Hello people! I made this video a couple of months ago, like about beauty standards and like body positivity, but I kind of wanted to go more in depth about it. I mean, I kind of am in this video, I kind of not, I don't really know. And more body positivity because I made a video a while ago, like the problem with body positivity or something like that. I really hate it. I sounded bitter and rude like the entire time, and you know, that's just my opinion, but I just didn't like it. So anyway, I'm sure we all know that beauty standards are unrealistic. No matter how much you starve yourself, you'll never have a waist that small. And no matter how many squats you do, you'll never look like Kim K. And that's all true. It's not negativity to say that. It's just the truth, because they don't actually have a waist that small either, or a badonkadonk that, yeah. Because these things are fake. I've said this before and I'll say it again. These things are fake. Beauty standards are fake and unrealistic. Those people on Instagram don't look anything like their pictures in real life. And if they do, it's most likely not natural. It's pretty well known that a lot of celebrities get plastic surgery, so don't compare your natural self to someone who's completely unnatural. And beauty standards are made up by the beauty industry as well. They're not even real. Have you ever noticed that the people who are the standard are not natural most of the time? And also, have you noticed that the standards are usually quite far, or maybe even the complete opposite of what most people were born with? Well, your answer is this. It's quite simple, honestly. The beauty industry makes these standards up. Why would they make them up, you might ask? Well, that's quite simple too. For the money. Why are their standards constantly changing? Why is the standard now to be slim thick when the standard in the 90s was to be stick thin? And how is it the standard now to have big lips, but in the 2000s, the standard was to have thin lips, like the complete opposite? Same with the eyebrows. Why is it the standard now to have like thick eyebrows, and the standard in the 90s, 2000s, it was the standard to have like completely fake, just like 2 lines for eyebrows? See, they promote one thing until everybody wants it, and then everybody pays to buy products and to get surgery so they can all have that one thing that is considered beautiful. But when everybody has that thing, the beauty industry isn't making much money anymore, so they switch it up to something far from what they did originally. So people have to pay money again to get the opposite of what they just got. Isn't that a bit messed up? They're kind of making our faces and bodies into trends, and that is not okay. It all reminds me of that book, like about Sneetches by Dr. Seuss. So there were like star-bellied Sneetches, and there were Sneetches without stars on their bellies. But all the ones who didn't have stars, they wanted stars. So somebody came along and offered to sell them a way to get stars on their bellies. So they all paid, all the Sneetches without stars paid to get stars on their bellies, so they could all be like cool or whatever, because that was the standard in their world. But once all the Sneetches had stars on their bellies, suddenly like stars weren't cool anymore, so they paid for a way to get their stars removed. At least I think that's how the story went, and that's literally what happens throughout history. It's honestly hard when everybody's been tricked into thinking that they have to look a certain way to be beautiful, when that is so far from the truth. The actual truth is that, you know, there's somebody for everybody. There will always be someone who finds you beautiful, even if you don't believe it. It's just a fact. There are almost 8 billion people on the planet. You'll find somebody. I'm sure you've already found somebody who thinks you're beautiful. You know, like those creepy men in your DMs who are like 60. I'm literally not even 15 yet. I know there are some people who find me beautiful, creepy or not. I don't know if that's a good thing or a really bad thing, but whatever. If someone tells you that you're not beautiful, honestly, get away from their ugly ass. It might seem cheesy or cringy, but it really does matter more to most people that you have a good personality and confidence. Any body type, any face, any features, they're all beautiful when you carry yourself right. I struggle with my confidence like 98% of the time, so I should probably take my own advice. I've seen so many people that aren't like conventionally attractive, but because they're confident, not arrogant, that makes them so much more beautiful to everybody. And you wouldn't even think of it. Like, some people, they're not what everybody would consider attractive, but they are attractive because of how confident they are and because of their personality. That makes it a lot more. And if you consider yourself like average looking, I guess I would consider myself average looking, I don't know, then it makes you so much more, it makes you go into like supermodel territory when you have confidence and a great personality along with your good looks, I guess. And good looks are different for everybody too. So there's no such thing as like, they have good looks, no, they have bad looks. It's a matter of opinion. I'm sure you've all heard the saying like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's all a matter of opinion. There's always things you do that are attractive to somebody. There's always features you have that are attractive to somebody. Another thing that helps me when I feel insecure is finding people with the feature I have that I don't like on myself and seeing it look good on them. Like, for example, my nose. I don't like it most of the time. I feel like it's too wide for my face, but whatever. So I try to find pictures of girls that have a nose like mine, and I try to find people that look beautiful with it, so I can realize that it doesn't look bad. Does that make sense? Besides, people on social media are all lying to you. They're just insecure about themselves. Don't listen to them, okay? Do not listen to them. That's what the beauty industry wants, and you know, F capitalism, right? F capitalism. Eat the rich. The beauty industry is quite rich. Can we eat them? I don't know. I always do this. Anyway, I'm not even going to go on like a rant at the end of my videos like I usually do. So, bye!